Okay, so setup wise, what I've put on here now, okay, in terms of the positioning it's set up, okay, just the distance there your hands are from your legs, okay, that was a little bit further away we wanted, just stretching out for that goal, but only a little bit. It doesn't look like you're miles away from your arms from your body, okay, but just the gap between there and there getting a little bit too far means you are going to be reaching out for this goal, so therefore
So that's the better one.
this is the better one here, where your arms sort of hanging a bit further down, the gap is a little bit closer, okay.
Yeah.
Again, we're talking that much. It won't seem massive on the camera there, okay, but that much closer feels to you, probably like feet closer, okay. But if we look here at the lines on here, the spine angle now we're losing. So that left hand one now is a little bit too far. As you go back, you lift your arms. There's no turn the torso at all. So your arms are doing more of a lift. Then we start putting the torso moving out, but now because you're sort of standing up, so your ear off that yellow line. Now you're moving away from the ball, yeah? So you've moved back away. You're almost to a point now vertical with your spine. Left foot off the ground, as you can see there. Now you're trying to get back to the golf ball, where you try and just drop yourself down into it, as you can sort of see here now. You don't get back on that yellow line with your ear. The club's coming back in, catching the edge of the golf ball, and the ball, you can see it just dribbles off the side there with no contact. Whereas this one here now, over the ball better. You did that same practice movement with the arms here, I think you did on this one there. So you'll be practicing that. And again, when you're doing that, your spine is staying perfectly in the angle and your right elbow staying down nicely. Now when we swing on this one here now, as we go back, see your torso moving. So I can see the sort of jack wheels on the jumper there, moving as you turn the club back, okay? So that movement there is torso twisting. Look at your right ear on the yellow line. Yeah?
Yeah.
Not moving at all. Whereas you look at this one here now at the start, okay?
Yeah, it's all the head moving.
I mean, the jumper's not really, there's no sort of, you can bear, now you sort of say, now it's kind of the lift comes in up here. So the club starts going up because of elbow and body lifting rather than the arms lifting up here. And look at your ear on the line again. You made a much better turn there. Now as you come back to the golf ball, cleaner strike of the golf ball, right the way through. So that movement, you can see your right ear pretty much on that yellow line for the majority of that swing. So therefore, your spine angle that you created stayed there.
And it's all going with the twist.
Exactly. Whereas this one, if we look at that sort of right here on that yellow line,
I think it's going into.
And then it never gets back to it. Okay? So if you start off at a position next to the ball that was already a little bit too far, we're talking a couple of inches, okay? And then in the goal swing, so we're already too far this way from the golf ball initially, okay? Only by an inch or two. But then in the backswing, we move further that way. So say we move 1 inch or 2 inches away from the ball and you're already 2 inches away from the ball to start with. That's 4 inches. Well, the ball's not that big. You're going to come back to the golf ball roughly about 4 inches from inside the golf ball. So you're going to miss it completely. You put a little bit of help back in by sort of dropping yourself back down, but only dropping down an inch or two. Not enough. Catching the edge of the golf ball, and your club now is hitting the ground somewhere around here because you're hitting right on the end of the golf club here and it dribbles off in the corner, yeah? Whereas this one, you set up better, you rotated better, top of the backswing was good, your elbows down. That to me is one of your best backswings you've done there. Elbows are maintained their width apart, elbow is beneath your shoulder, you're turning back nicely, you maintain your spine angle, top of the backswing, lovely, really good shot. Nicely hit, okay? And there's a lot of stability in look, your left foot, there's no movement in your left foot. Whereas this one now, the left foot, whoop,
to
left
me,
foot.
that makes, I think that, it feels better with that one. But it's just,
it's not your instinctive move,
It's more luck than judgment.
No, but you've had 3 in a row. So it's not, the thing is, you're able to make that move. And I think if we can focus on what the arms do, that's the important thing for you, is getting the arm movement better. If the arms start doing what they were doing there and sort of moving the elbow out sideways, and then you start adding a twist into it, that's when you sort of stand up and you end up sort of moving off the golf ball, okay? If we can get back to the golf ball as this one here now starts off there, there's nothing to really do. You just turn your torso, lift your arms and let it go. Good shot. Ball's going down the range, up in the air nicely, 40, 50 yards, great, okay? But there's a lot less things to go wrong in that swing, isn't it? It's like you turn your torso, you lift your arms, turn your torso.
But then I could be home practicing like that, and I'm actually doing that.
But then that's why I say if you film it, or use a reflection, or use a mirror, or Ian, or shadow, get feedback. Okay? Because if we look at your shadow on here now, you can see your shadow on the right-hand side there. It's only moving a little bit. Whereas this one here now, as you go back, that sort of lifting up, it's moving and then moving off the ball there now. And you can just see with the elbow that your left foot's lifting, so you're standing up. So yeah, take videos and use mirrors or whatever to give yourself some feedback, and see where you're going. That's very sort of trying to get the arms to lift, and then you're not really moving your body, so the arms are kind of lifting and going around at the same time. This one, there's no lift of the arms at all. That's kind of the same position in terms of the backswing. Look at the difference where the arms and the hands are. Okay, that one there, the arm just go straight up. So you're doing the lifting before you've done the twisting. Whereas this one, you're twisting nicely there, and now from there, up the arms go. So it's turn and lift.
I think it's just getting the repeat motion, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just repetition.
And let's be fair, I haven't done anything this week, so.
Don't begrudge you at all because of what happened. So it's not very nice anyway. So apologies to hear that and everything. But practice that there as move as best you can. And what we'll say now is, rather than commit to say, we'll do it next week or the week after, you just go away and practice until you feel comfortable with that movement. Keep in contact, send some videos through, say, is this good, is this bad, am I doing it right or wrong? I think if you film it yourself, you'll see the difference anyway now, because you've got a better idea of these two swings. If I showed you these two swings, you look at that and go, well, left foot's lifting, I'm rising up, okay, I'm not getting the movement of my torso correct. Whereas that one, much better turn, Good swing, good shot.
Good.
Okie dokie. Excellent, good stuff, Heidi.